Alright, guys, this is Honest Thoughts on Masvidal versus Nate Diaz, UFC 244 in Madison Square Garden. Yeah, I'm excited for this event. I'm super excited. It's for the most important belt in the UFC, the bad motherfucker belt, and I can't wait. I'm hoping it's going to be a dogfight, just just nothing but action, no safety, hands thrown. Nate's for sure gonna get hit. That's kind of is part of his style. Uh, and I went back and forth in my head on how this fight was gonna play out. Uh, you got two super experienced guys that probably know quite a bit about each other. Um, right off the bat, Nate has an advantage in a 5 round fight against damn near everybody, and that includes against Masvidal. And I think we're going to see that in probably the last round. Masvidal probably has the advantage in the first round. Both of these guys are tough as shit. We don't have to worry about their chins, especially Nate's. We don't have to worry about anybody quitting or giving up or letting off the gas. One thing that I thought about, I think of Masvidal as the cleaner, technical striker that uses a little bit more of his toolbox, and Nate comes at you head on and throws, quite a bit more volume. Not that he's not technical, it's just his physicality is part of his style, a little bit more than Masvidal's is. Masvidal is a tricky motherfucker. Masvidal will wait for something and find that little chink in your armor, and he'll take advantage of it. He finds that chink, and Masvidal is good at everything. He's good on the ground, he's good on his feet, he's got textbook kickboxing, he's got textbook boxing, and he's going to find your chink, and he's going to use that weapon, and he's going to use it against you. Nate kind of always goes in with his same style. But during the first Conor fight, Nate showed me something that I didn't realize about him. His boxing does not visually look like the most technical thing in the world, like most polished thing in the world. But Nate's instincts are ridiculous. In the first fight, you can say Conor was getting tired, and he probably was. And that's kind of the narrative on Conor losing that fight. He got tired, and Nate was mauling him, and then he shot. If you can call that a shot. One thing Nate did was catch Conor with a fucking crisp 1-2. Again, it didn't look like the cleanest thing in the world, but the one came just short of Conor's face. He dipped on the outside, and that 2 came right as Conor was bobbing his head right back up and turned his head around. So Nate can be precise. Nate can be technical. Nate's going to be taller, and Nate can catch you. And Masvidal's not the biggest guy in the world. He's not the biggest 170-pounder. But that's more likely something for Masvidal to do. If you had to bet on odds on someone catching the other guy with a perfect punch, it's probably going to be Masvidal. He just did it twice in a row. And he's done it before. He did to Cerrone. The other thing about Masvidal is I watched a fight, early fight of his, against this super crisp kickboxer, and he went toe to toe with him. Like, he wasn't having issues, but he's reserved and a little defensive, and he was waiting. He was waiting on that low kick, and as soon as he got it, he snatched that leg up so fucking fast and put that guy on the ground. Yeah, Masvidal maybe could have won that fight on the feet, but when he sees a hole or an advantage or a chink in the armor, he's like a mountain lion. He just goes for the kill. He just goes for the neck. And so if he sees this opportunities in Nate's style or approach, he's going to take advantage of those. Now, one thing Nate's notorious for is, he has trouble when you attack that lead leg. I don't know how much Masvidal will be able to take advantage of that because Nate's been doing this so long and he's had so many people do that to him. But we might see something else that Masvidal thinks of to take advantage of Nate's style. Nate has all the footage in the world, and Masvidal might come out with something just like he did against Till and Curly Top that surprises everybody. So my prediction is, anything grappling related, Nate has a small advantage. Not an enormous advantage. He's definitely going to control the action on the ground if it gets there, or if he hurts Masvidal. But Masvidal, if he isn't hurt, is good enough to defend probably almost anything Nate can throw at him. They've just both been doing this too long for Masvidal to get caught in something obvious. My prediction is Nate has a small advantage, and he'll probably win a 5-round decision. But there's a small chance that Masvidal might catch him and hurt him early and either end the fight or dominate it from there. All right, that's my thoughts.